that a bus gives way. Gives way to somebody.
So we're right in the heart of Chelsea, Fulham Road,
Yeah.
Knightsbridge. Come on guys, go quickly. The thickness of London. Just behind Knightsbridge, in the back of Knightsbridge in Kensington.
Oh, this looks nice. Looks nice.
Just coming behind Royal Albert Hall.
Turn left onto Exmouth Place, then turn right onto Lucan Place.
This you go to West End, go to turn right, you go towards Knightsbridge, Kensington. Catholic Church. Okay. Museum is just this is National Museum on our right hand side.
For 2 miles.
On the right side is the National Historic Museum. On your right hand side. Victoria and Albert Museum. And then the next one is the actual Natural History Museum. They've been refurbishing it. Wow, it looks so nice. They refurbished it because they had boarded it up. Refurbished. And it's free entry to
Wow.
go to look at the Natural History Museum, go in and see everything.
Wow, it's really brilliant.
This is just Cromwell Road, so this is Kensington basically. South Kensington.
Did you ever live in this area? Maybe when you were small.
When they're small, they probably lived around here. England before us. In when was I at university here? 1998, 1999. Yeah, 1999 when I used to come to uni. And that's when they opened. And then after that, they opened so many other ones. Some of them will be council places, which are like houses they built years ago. So you have to go inside to look at all the nice, posher, older places.
So that's Hammersmith from there.
Once you see the title. As soon as we get there, just after. Work here, so that's the 2021 plate. So that's 2021. So 21, the first 6 months will be 21. The second part, 6 months from June to December, will be 71. Then 2024, now we're in 2024. So now we're on the first part. No, 26. We're on the first part of the year. So any new cars now you can see, you'll see they have a number plate. First, it has the first 2 letters, then the number. Then the last 3 are letters. So it has to start with 2 letters.
Yeah.
The 2 letters are normally categorized by the county where the car is from, where it's bought from. So the first L would be a certain county somewhere, or district, or place where the car was registered. And then the 21 is just the year. So that's 2021. And then the other numbers are just random, 3 letters. Then, so then that was from January to June. Then from June to December it would be 71.
Okay.
And then this year, now we're in 26. Now any new cars you see them, they'll have a number plate, the first 3 letters, and then 26, and then the last 3 letters. And then in June, that's when they'll change to 76. So how they started in 2000 when they started the new numbering system, 2000, and they started 00. And then they say, okay, what do we do for the second part? Then the second part went to 10. 10? No. 00. And then it was, yeah, it went to 10. And then after the next 10 years, it went to 20. Then, no, 50. Yeah, 50, which is up to 2010. And then from 2020 to 20, it was 60. 10 was 60. And then now we're in 2020, that's 70.
Okay.
And then I guess in 2030 there'll be 80. So it goes until it fills up the whole number. Because it'll go to 76, 2006, 77 will be 2027, 78. And then when it gets to the new year, 30, then it becomes 80. So the new car will be 36 and then 86.
Okay.
So that's how the number works. Before that, it just used to be all these random numbers, A, B, C, until you go to Z. When you go into Z, they had to start a new number plate. And then that's when it started with the 00s. Then it's like, okay. So instead of just having 00 for the whole year, they decided, no, we first 6 months, and then the next 6 months, we have to get another number. So then they had 10.
Okay.
Then finish the 10 years, then we went to the next one. Chiswick, part of Chiswick. That side is called Brentford. This side is Chiswick. My right is Chiswick, and the left is Brentford. So you can see Brentford has got the tower rises. The right is the posh with the nice gardens, nice trees.
Okay.
And the price is different. So the houses on this side of my bridge, they'll be close to $1 million. The houses there, you can get them for cheaper.
Yeah. Just come here with the money what you have, then you decide, okay, now I have $1 million. Like,
I can only afford Brentford. I can afford Chiswick, am I right?
Yeah.
And that's why on the Chiswick you can see they've got all the cars.
Yeah.
So that's where you go buy your Audis, Quattros, you have the money. There they just have little cheap hotels. You want to stay in a motel, there's motels and flat prices. It's a crazy, this is just crazy. But the only thing about this place is like crazy. They actually don't have on this side. When you're driving on this side, it's advert after advert. So you're like thinking, I'm driving. How am I supposed to be seeing all these big adverts? They're like in your face, like a TV. The screens are moving. They don't have that on that side now. But if you're going backwards, you see lots of them. This high-rise buildings for advertising stuff. So that's all Brentford. Real estate, people, hotels. part of the University of West London. Can you see, imagine go to school there every day and you just sat there looking at the traffic. Let's talk about traffic, guys. Oh yeah, I can see outside. LUS, that's the new charge for vehicles. Clean air, dirty air. So that's the zone when you go towards the airport. That's very convenient. So you enter LUS zone, which is the airport. And who's more polluting? The air. The airplanes themselves.
Exactly.
Now you want to charge cars to enter the same area.
Wow, I'm sure this music is London music. Where is this music from?
This is Jay-Z. It's an old song.
Okay. My goodness, sounds so
Jay-Z
good.
and Izzo. The song's like 20 years old now.
Wow, it's interesting.
Izzo. That was one of his big hits. I think he got a Grammy.
Yeah.
Because him and his wife got the most Grammys. I think they paid off those people to make sure they get the Grammys.
Yeah.
Because there's other musicians, other rappers who I think are better.
Yeah.
So for him, there's only about 4 or 5 of his songs I've liked. Otherwise, anything else I've liked.